Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, today's lecture for class 10th is the importance of DNA replication or DNA copying. So what is the importance of DNA replication or DNA copying in asexual reproduction? So what is this DNA copying? This DNA, that is deoxyribonucleic acid, which is present in the form of chromosomes in the nuclei of all the cells. The basis of asexual reproduction is mitosis. This is the division of nucleus into two identical daughter nuclei. Each daughter nucleus has the same genetic makeup because of the replication of DNA or copying of DNA of the parent cell. So after the division of the nucleus, the rest of parent cell divides to form two genetically identical daughter cells. The daughter cells can then form two offsprings. All the offspring is produced by one parent as a result of asexual reproduction are usually genetically identical. The two DNA molecules formed by replication will be similar but may not be exactly identical to the original DNA. These slight variations in the replication of DNA molecule will lead to slight variations in the offsprings produced by asexual reproduction. What is the importance of DNA replication or DNA copying in asexual reproduction is that the slight variations may arise in the offsprings in respect to the parent organism. So although the offsprings produced by asexual reproduction are said to be genetically the same as the parent organisms, but still they have occasional variations. This means that the organisms do not always create exact copies of themselves in asexual reproduction. The importance of DNA copying in asexual reproduction is that the characteristics of the parent organisms are transmitted to its offsprings, and at the same time some occasional variations are also produced in the offsprings. यानी जब DNA copying हो जाती है, जो daughter cells बनते हैं, वहाँ पर जो DNA होता है, although these daughter cells are identical to the parent cell, but there are slight variations. वहाँ पर differences होंगे. तो जो इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ वेरिएशंस हैं इन ऑर्गेनिज्म्स में, इनकी इम्पोर्टेंस क्या है, जो डिफरेंसेस पाए जाते हैं इन ऑर्गेनिज्म्स में, इन ऑर्गेनिज्म्स, the importance of variations in organisms introduced during reproduction is that it helps the species of various organisms to survive and flourish even in adverse environment. यानी कभी environment adverse होता है, वहाँ पर सर्वाइव करते हैं वो ऑर्गेनिज्म्स जिनमें डिफरेंसेस होंगे, यानी कोई ये टॉलरेट कर सकता है. वी टेक द एग्जांपल ऑफ bacteria, population of bacteria. For example, if there is a population of certain bacteria living in temperate water means which is neither very hot nor very cold, and the temperature of water increases too much due to global warming, then most of these bacteria will not be able to tolerate excessive heat and hence die. But some bacteria which had variations to resist heat would survive and grow further. So the variations help. Variations is thus useful for the survival of species over time. यानी जो डिफरेंसेस पाए जाते हैं ऑर्गेनिज्म्स में, अगर ये एक जैसे होंगे सभी, तो अगर कोई एडवर्स एनवायरनमेंट होगा, फॉर एग्जांपल एक्सेसिव हीट होगी वहाँ पर, तो ये सब ख़त्म हो जाएंगे. लेकिन इनमें डिफरेंसेस पाए जाते हैं. कोई स्पीशीज़ ऐसा भी होता है जो ये टॉलरेट कर सकता है, तो जब एडवर्स एनवायरनमेंट आएगा वहाँ पर, लेकिन दो स्पीशीज़ जिनमें ये कैपेसिटी होगी कि वो ये टॉलरेट कर सकते हैं, दे वुड सर्वाइव एंड दे वुड गो फर्दर. सो दिस हेल्प्स द organisms to survive and flourish even in adverse environment. So this is the importance of variations in organisms.